Okay, now we're going to subtract fractions. Before you can add and subtract a fraction, we're going to have to get a common denominator. And so I'm going to write the first denominator down, which is x minus 3. And then, oh, you okay, baby? Yeah, all right. Okay, so you have x minus 3. And if you look over here, you have to have x plus 1 as well. Okay, so this is our denominator, and we've got to make both of these look like it. And so we have x minus 3, and you have x plus 1. Come here. Okay, hold on, I gotta hold the baby. Okay, so I got the first denominator to look like what we want it to look like. The second one needs to. Okay, so go back to the original problem, and you have the x minus 3. We added x plus 1. So what you add to the bottom, you have to add to the top. Now go to the second number. It's minus. The 2x is there. X plus 1 is there, which we've added. But we added an x minus 3 to make it common. What you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So now we're going to distribute the parentheses in the numerator. So that's 9x plus 9 minus 2x squared plus 6x. And we're going to combine like terms. I'm going to put x squared first. It's negative 2x squared plus 15x plus 9. All over the denominator. That's x minus 3 times x plus 1. Then you have to see if it will factor. So you would eventually find factors of 18 to subtract to get 15, which won't happen. So it doesn't reduce. We're going to leave it just like this. Number 8, we have to get the common denominator. So first look at the numbers. A number that both 3 and 4 divide into is 12. And you have to have at least 3 x's. And then now step back and look. 3 divides into 12 4 times. You have at least 3 x's. 4 divides into 12. And you have more than enough x's to go into it. So I'm going to rewrite it with the correct denominator. Okay, we already have a 3x to the third. We need it to be 12x, so it's 3 times 4. We only needed 3 x's and we have it. So you have an x on the top, but we're multiplying the denominator times 4, so you have to multiply the numerator times 4, which makes a 4x. Okay, second number, you had a 4x squared there. You need that 4 to be a 12, so you're going to be multiplying by 3. And you need 3 x's. You only have 2, so you have to multiply by another one. So we had a 5 in the numerator, and we have to multiply that by 3x. Okay, 3 times 5 is 15x. And we're going to combine like terms. You have 19x over 12x to the third. And we're going to reduce it. And the only thing that will reduce is the x's. And so 1x goes away, and it changes that 3 to a 2. So you would have 19 over 12x squared.